Precipice by Robert Harris, Summary Sketches on YouTube. Welcome to this summary of Robert Harris's latest historical thriller, Precipice. Set in the summer of 1914, just weeks before the outbreak of the First World War, this novel plunges us into the fraught world of British politics, espionage, and a secret love affair that could topple governments. Setting and characters. Imagine London in the summer of 1914, a city of tension and uncertainty. At the centre of this storm stands H. Asquith, the 61-year-old Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Charismatic, yet distracted, Asquith struggles with crises he is ill-prepared to control. Enter Venetia Stanley, a 26-year-old socialite, clever, witty, and utterly captivating. She becomes not only Asquith's confidant, but his secret lover. Their relationship unfolds through letters, intense, intimate, sometimes reckless, illuminating both passion and political danger. And there is Paul Deemer, a Scotland Yard intelligence officer. Meticulous, determined, principled, drawn into a world where personal desire intersects with national security, a world where a single misstep could spell disaster. The affair and secrets. At first, Asquith and Venetia's affair seems harmless, a private connection in the midst of public turmoil. But Harris shows the danger. Asquith entrusts Venetia with sensitive government telegrams, and at times, he even discards them carelessly from a moving car. Venetia navigates this perilous terrain with grace and intelligence, yet neither fully grasps the stakes. Harris reconstructs her letters imaginatively, bringing her to life as a character of charm, wit, and quiet courage. The intimacy of their correspondence, tinged with desire and obsession, serves as both the heart and the spark of tension in the story. The intelligence thread. Meanwhile, Paul Deemer investigates the source of the leaked documents. Slowly, he uncovers the impossible truth. The leaks originate from the Prime Minister himself. The tension rises with every discovery. Each letter, each secret passed between Asquith and Venetia, threatens not only their personal safety, but the fate of the nation. Harris masterfully intertwines romance and espionage, creating a narrative where personal and political peril collide. Historical context and political drama. Harris immerses the reader in meticulous historical detail. Winston Churchill, Lloyd George, Lord Kitchener, Edward Grey appear as vivid living figures. Their debates, their decisions, and anxieties give texture to a nation on the brink of war. Asquith is portrayed as both brilliant and flawed, his personal obsession often distracting him from the looming crisis. The novel's title, Precipice, is a metaphor. Standing on the edge, one misstep away from catastrophe, every decision, private or political, teeters on the verge of disaster. Climax and resolution. The story builds to a series of confrontations. Deemer uncovers the truth about the leaks. Venetia must grapple with her dangerous position at the heart of scandal. And Asquith faces the mounting pressures of leadership, secrets, and his own flawed humanity. Harris keeps the historical record intact, while adding speculative drama, showing how personal passion and ambition ripple outward into public catastrophe. The emotional stakes are high, the suspense unrelenting, and the consequences potentially world-altering. Reception and reflection. Precipice has been widely praised for its rigorous research and gripping narrative. Critics highlight Harris's ability to bring Venetia Stanley vividly to life, imagining her voice, her personality, where history left gaps. Yet some critics, including Asquith's descendants, argue that the portrayal exaggerates the impact of the affair on wartime leadership. Harris defends his imaginative reconstruction, pointing to letters and historical documents as the foundation of his narrative. The novel asks profound questions. How do private desires shape public destiny? How close to disaster can a nation stand before one reckless act tips the balance? In Precipice, Robert Harris blends romance, political intrigue, and historical suspense into a taut, compelling story. From secret letters to dangerous leaks, from intimate passion to the looming shadow of World War. The novel reminds us that history is shaped not only by grand strategies, but by the choices of individuals, flawed, brilliant, and profoundly human. Whether you are drawn to history, espionage, or forbidden love, Precipice delivers a story that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Thank you for joining this summary of Robert Harris's Precipice. For the full experience, dive into the novel itself and witness the tension, passion, and peril that shaped a nation on the brink of war.